Hey guys, welcome to another video. I know it's been a while, and obviously, as you can see, where have I been? I have been busy. It's also like 1 degree outside. It's very cold. It's been pretty cold for like the past, I don't know, month, couple weeks, 4 weeks. Last video I made was pretty much going to be an update about my 1/12 Camaro. And this is as far as I gotten, and it sat there like that because I need to paint the body one more time outside, and I cannot do it inside. And it's been way too cold. I need to paint the body the orange one more time, then clear it, put the decals and everything on it, then clear it again. But obviously I can't. It's too big to spray in the house. I am working on the Revell's Fast and Furious 71 Plymouth GTX. So I got that going on while I was waiting. So I got the body and everything here. Or the body's there, the bumpers, the interior, engine, all that's already done, stickered. I'm just waiting for the clear to dry on that, and then I can put it together. I am working on bonds. This is AMT's 71 Ford Mustang Mach, but I have Iceman Collections wide body kit on this. I've been puttying and sanding and putting that on there. It's my first time I used a wide body kit, so I really didn't know how to set it up and what to do, but it's on there. It's going good. It's looking good. I just need to finish sanding, getting some of the other stuff out, smoothing it out. All I gotta do is repaint it up, and it'll be good. I got the wheels and everything that still need to be painted, so there's that. And then while I was waiting for that to dry, I got the 69 Mustang Boss 302, and I put the wide body kit on that one too, because why not? So I got, all the thing I did was just glue it on there. I got a little bit of puttying to do, but it looks good. The only thing is there's a piece that comes off of here that goes towards the front, kind of like a fang, like a sharp tooth. I had to cut it off because I can't get the front bumper in there without breaking something, so I just cut it off. I'm gonna put it on there, and I'll probably I either decide to leave it off or I'll glue it back on, but I'll probably glue it back on. I got the rear spoiler on. Mine was warped. I tried bending it back with heat and I snapped it, so that's a my fault thing. It's just I just pushed too hard, so I just gotta putty that, sand it, and you won't even be able to tell. And then I remember from the kit from the last time I made this, the radiator here, because I kept sticking the hood up, so I sanded the bottom of this piece right here. I just sanded it for like a good minute, put it in there, kept testing it. So I got the hood to close nice and even. I remember that was a problem that a lot of people had, and I had the last time I built this, so I got that all cleared up. But this will look good, huh? When this is all done, I'll give you a better close-up of that 1/12 Camaro I'm looking on, because I know I said updated when I finished the interior, and I have finished the interior. So I got everything painted, glued together, and decaled up, and I do like how this turned out. So the decals were on are pretty easy, very nice. The handles are very nice. This right here is a decal. I just painted it to my own theme. I know it says black for everything, but you know what? I wanted a brown and tan. But everything went together very smoothly, no problems. Turned out really nice. All I did is paint everything flat black or flat brown, and then I painted the desert yellow over the seats, the doors, and I just painted desert yellow over this. For this, I painted leather brown over the top of this, and for the steering wheel, everything else is just flat. But as you can see, I got all the little decals in there and everything, and those knobs down there are actually separate pieces. So there's 1, 2, and there's a third one over here. Those are actually separate pieces you gotta put in. Make sure you put them in after the decals. There's a spot in the hole for them. Just pop it open with your little hobby knife and you can get them in there. You got the decal for the steering wheel. Got the decals for this going on. Painted that. I painted this part right here, desert yellow. And these, I just taped this off and painted it. So. Turned out pretty good. Oh yeah, you can't see it, but I like dry brushed, hold on, focus here. I dry brushed the gas pedals and everything. I know this says it's supposed to have a decal here, but I like the way it turned out on mine better, even though you probably never see it again. Speaking of never seeing things again, I painted and detailed the speakers on the side panels, which are about to be covered up by the entire car, and you'll never see those again either. So yes, I go the extra mile details that will be hidden for the remainder of life. Why I do it, I don't know. I just enjoy it. They're there. I know it's there. Good enough for me. As for the engine and underpan, everything went together pretty good. The only problem I'm having with is the radiator. Trying to get that to line up and go where it's supposed to. Everything's kind of just pushing it back, pushing it off. I did test fit this on the body, as you can see by the scrape marks. Once I got it on the body, it was in there and it was stuck. And so to get it back out, when I pried it back out, I broke this off, which is no biggie. It's the only thing that broke off, so I wasn't that upset. But when you do put this together, you will have to put it at an angle, just like the small one. As it goes together, just like the small one. You gotta put this in first, and angle it in, and then you gotta tilt the whole thing in there and spread the entire body apart as you go inch by inch all the way to the back. It'll pop in, and once it's in, it ain't gonna come out, so you don't need no glue for that. But here's the engine so far. I do got the top of it sitting on the side here, but painted everything up, got it wired up. So I got the decal on there. I just used white tape for that. I know it's a little short. This is supposed to be up against the wall, but whatever. I don't care that much. Other decals, other paints, stuff like that. Then here is the top of the engine. So that'll look like that through the hood. It'll be very nice. I did get the wheels done. I got them all black washed, and then I just took clear blue into the center of the wheels for the fronts and backs. I got the shocks painted a red, as you see them sticking through here and here. I did sand the tires, but I got this all painted silver, aluminum, titanium silver. I took a gold pen to the brake lines and just did the brake lines. Got the gold pen for all the silver bolts and nuts down here. This I painted brass. And this right here for the brake pads, I painted all those brass. So, but it's coming together. It's coming together pretty good. I really didn't paint the bottom at all of like the chassis. I just left it as it came. Really, the only thing I painted was the inside wheel wells, fenders, stuff like that. The inside of them. All I did was painted flat black. Everything else I left because one, it's underneath the car, and two, it kind of looks like I already did it. So, but yeah, that's as far as it's gotten. And until it gets warmer out, or something happens, that's as far as that car is gonna go. Other thing I got done was the front grille. I got together and painted that up. So I got the headlights in with the emblem, did silver pen around the edge, and then used clear red for the Z28. Painted the whole thing flat black, but this is looking good. Goes together just like the small one, so there's really no problems with it whatsoever. Got the hood on, as you can see. I cut the hole in it from last time. But yeah, no, there's just a few spots that I just need to repaint the car. Just sanded it, and I had a few dusty and couple hairs landed on it. As you can see here, I just need to repaint it. That is it for this car. There's really nothing else that I did to it. Like, all the other pieces are painted up in detail, but it's just the hoses and hood hinges. I still got to do the bare metal foil around the windows and the trim here. Other than that, I'm just waiting for it to get painted and cleared again. As for my Plymouth GTX, I'm pretty much almost done with this. So I just painted this gloss black, cleared it, put the decals on it, cleared it again. I don't know why my decals dry like this. They all crinkled. They were nice when I put them on, but it is what it is. I can't change it now without ruining them. But they did crinkle on me. I don't know why. I mean, I put the stuff on it for the decal solvent and everything, but for some reason these damn things still crinkled on me. Oh well. Nothing I can do now. It is what it is, and it's gonna stay that way. But everything else turned out nice for this car. All the other little emblems are on there. The reflectors, GTX symbol. Even got the decal for the key locks on the trunk and the doors. It's a little dusty. It's been sitting down here for a couple days. Here are the front and back grille and bumper. I got the GTX emblem on there. I got the lights on for the rear and the license plate. These lights are actually decals from the kit. I just put them on. These pieces were chrome, and I just painted them black just to match the car. I was just trying to make it look like the box, that's all, when I make these Fast and Furious cars. Interior, I just painted it gloss black, semi-gloss black. Put the decals on there for the seat belts and the interior. Steering wheel, I got the gauges in there. That GTX symbol right there. There's really nothing special I did with this, as everything's in this is just black. If I wasn't making this like the Fast and Furious car, everything would have the wood grain on it and all that stuff, like it's supposed to. Like you can tell, it has the wood grain detail here and here. But like I said, this one I'm just trying to make it like the instructions and like the movie car. So that's the interior. Nothing really too special about it. Here's engine and wheels. The engine turned out nice on this. I like how it turned out. It's painted red, painted distributor brown, silver. I painted these little bits on this chrome piece gold, just for it to stand out. I got the decals on the fan belts and all that stuff. You got the starter painted. You got the decal on the right here for this. Right, where's my finger? Right here it says frame. So I mean, this is looking good. It's looking nice. Here's underneath. Painted these silver. Painted these gunmetal. This I painted like a reddish brown. It called for a reddish brown in the instructions, so that's what I did. It's kind of like a weird red leather color that I have. I didn't do the brake lines on this. even though I probably should have. I took a marker to them, but it's a little bit too late now, so. For the wheels that I painted them gloss black, and then I got a new device here. This thing allows me to cut circles perfectly on tape and any size up to the, as big as the circle is. And it worked pretty good. I cut out a perfect circle. I just measured out the wheel and how big it was, how big of a circle that I needed, cut the tape, and then I put the tape inside, covered up the black, and sprayed the outside of the rim silver. I did it to all four, and it turned out pretty good. When I put the wheels on the axles, I didn't realize the axles actually popped through, so I had to hurry up and I forgot paint those gloss black, just like the wheels are. So that's the only thing from those. I painted the brakes, painted them clear red. There's supposed to be decals on them, but I forgot to put them on because I was a little too excited to get the wheels on. I forgot. And then I'm sitting here looking at it, and you are never going to see them decals anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But this is the engine and underbody for that car. So this one will probably be done soon. So that is the progress on my GTX. Oops. As for the 007 card, I'm making the wide body kit on this one. The 71 Ford Mustang. I've got a couple engines that comes with spare parts. I got the engines all done. This is going to be the stock engine, which should probably be the one engine that I throw in there. I was thinking about getting another 3D printed one, just throwing it in there, make it souped up, but I really don't have the, I don't know, I just want to use the stock engine. I don't know why. But I got this engine, got it all painted up, put it done. So this one's nice. This is an extra engine. It's kind of complete. There's a couple carburetors that are still in the tree, but there's really no extra like air filter or dual anything that comes with the kit. So this is pretty much kind of a incomplete engine. It does have extra options for different like what do you call this, intake manifold, whatever, if I said it wrong, but different options. There's like 4 different ones that you can put on here. But this is the other engine that comes with it, the spare engine. So this one will just be sitting to the side of my spare part box. But that'll be there. The engine is done. Only thing I did was paint this up. The exhaust, drive shaft, and the rear axle. Just paint them silver. That'll be done like that. This is the rear louver for the Mustang as well. I was deciding whether or not I really want to put this on there. I don't know how it's gonna look, so I painted it up. If I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. Depends on what I decide at the end. I got the interior here. I'm trying to do something special with the interior, so that's why I got like this white paint that's mixed in the crevices, kind of like it's thinned down. This is actually Vallejo Cold White. It is, I mixed this with a bunch of water. It's kind of like a, I don't know, 6-to-1 ratio, 5-to-1 ratio of water to paint. So I watered it down a lot just so I could get this look. I kind of want to get this glow effect look, and I'm gonna paint them blue. So I'm gonna have the black seats, and then I'm gonna have like bright blue kind of like in here, and I want to try to make it look like it's glowing. So I keep seeing this done on like Instagram for like Warhammer figures and all their stuff and their guns, and I thought it was really cool, so I figured why not apply that to my interior, make it look like it has their LED lights, try to make it look like my gauges are glowing, stuff like that. Maybe some underlights. So I figured I'd try and do that. The only thing is I forgot to wipe with a Q-tip. So this actually worked out pretty good. I can show you. When I was doing the body, I realized I need to spray it black again because everything's molded red and red bleeds through everything. So no one really likes colored molded plastic, but it is what it is. But this is the dash so far. Gotta get that done. This is the interior tub. As you can see, the red is coming through. But as I was doing it, I was like, I gotta repaint this anyway, so I figured I'd try and see what lines I gotta get in there. I don't know, I guess if I'm gonna put it together, you won't really see it anymore, but these are the lines that I was gonna do. I was just sitting here kind of trying to mock it up. But wherever you see white, that's where I was gonna like try and make it blue and look like it's glowing, and try to make it look like something other than just black in there, because you really don't see anything else. So that's what that interior is gonna look like. So that needs some more work. This is underneath. The only thing I did was just paint it black. I did nothing else to it. It's just painted. It needs to be dry brushed. I can detail all the little nuts and bolts and rivets and whatever else is down here. Fuel tank. Paint that again. But all this is, it's just sitting there. It's just painted. This AMT kit had tons and tons of flash, and now I understand why everyone always says go to the Revell one instead of this one, because this one's kind of, you know, it's one of them older kits. And that is really all that here's the firewall. Painted it black and just dry brushed it with silver. So I thought about wiring the engine, getting a different engine, putting that in there, but I'm more worried about the body. I just care about the body, getting that done and making it look nice and cool. I do have the wheels and underneath for it. I have not touched these yet, obviously, but they do come with the rims, the wheel backs, the insides, the tires, brake pads, all that stuff. I still need to paint all that. I haven't done it yet. I will do this later. There's the exhaust tips for the back exhaust, which is this plate right here. I won't be using that. I actually have a different idea for I'm gonna do it with exhaust. I seen some pictures on Google where they have two dual exhausts coming out of the taillights instead, and then the taillight is actually a bar that's on the top, kind of wrapping around the rear fender. So I thought that was cool, so I'm gonna try and do that instead of using the bottom, but I will use the wheels and everything else and save those later for something else. So that is that for that Mustang. And for the last 69 Mustang Boss that I got, like I said, all the thing I did is glue it together. I have not painted it, I have not done nothing. I glued the engine together, I glued the chairs together, and that's really all I've done. This Mustang also comes with the rear louvers that'll be put on the back of this. So yeah, this will sit on there. Just like that. Obviously they'll be black, but still, those will be on there. So that's really all I've done with that car. I did do quite some shopping with Iceman Collection, so I did get a figure, and I got this one all painted up and everything. Try and get a closer look on here, but I got this one all done. It's painted with like a beige red for the skin. It's German gray. Hall red for the pants. White shoes. Flat brown hair. No, the character turned out pretty good. I got the whites for the eyes. I did not do pupils because I cannot get anything that small in there without messing it up. So that's as far as this little character is going to get done. And she'll be leaning up against the car. So there's this figure that I got done. And then after I bought that figure, I realized he has his mystery 5-pack figures that you get. So I went and got that. And these are 2 of the 5 that I got. So this one will be leaning up against the car here. This one's walking. His figures always look really good. So there's these 2. Oh, I have these 2 painted up. I gotta clean a couple connecting points that are on there, but other than that, they look really good. Look at that. Tiny little bows on the shoes. And there's those 2. There's this figure. He'll be sitting down. Got a cigarette or a joint in his mouth. I got this girl here. Got some cleaning up to do still, like I said, but I got these 2 figures here. Oh, it looks like the brim of his hat broke. Oh well. There's that. And then I got this guy here, which I'm guessing. And then you got Bulldog here, which will be sitting up. I'm guessing, yeah, you gotta go look at one of these figures, but I got this guy here. And I'm guessing he's the one for the monster decals. But there's him. And then you got the dog here. Which actually the dog looks pretty cool. I like this. So Master Box Gallery does have these desert battle series. And I got a few of them. So I've painted all those up. Just because I can. So here's 2 of the 5 from the first pack. Painted them up. Got their guns all done. Kind of made them look like they're got some wounds and battle scarred. These 2. This guy that's supposed to be like their captive. It's supposed to be like this. So these 2 go together like this because they're supposed to be choking each other like that. So they're all angry at each other. So they're fighting. So I got her, she's trying to reach for her little knife here. Got this one here with backpack, torn sleeve. I kind of painted them so they're, you know, scarred up from fighting. Got backpacks. It's got a little shotgun. So those 2 go together. And I got these 2. Which she is supposed to be getting kicked in the chest or stomach like that. Trying to get her with a ice pick. So I got her. Got the knuckles all bloody and everything. The last one is this one, but she's just coming in from out of nowhere ready to punch someone, I don't know. She got a little sheriff badge on, thinks she's a cop. There's those. I mean, I do have one more set to do. I just like painting up some figures. I figured I'd try and make a diorama later or something. Got another 69 Camaro. because I already have 6 of them and I love them. However, this one, like I said, I went shopping with Iceman Collections. I went and got some stuff specifically for this Camaro. So I went and got the 67 Camaro wide body for this. So I got those in here. I went and bought the rear louvers for the rear window, and I got the hood for the car. Here's the hood. So it looks all pretty cool. I seen that, I've been wanting it for a while, and I got it. And then, so I got those 3 things. Top of that, I went and got Chevy LSA engine from him. So I already got it kind of glued together in some pieces. The only thing I gotta do is paint it up and put it together. And this engine will be in this car. Then I went through my spare parts box and I found some wheels from a different kit that I will try and put on this kit, and hopefully it works out. If it doesn't work out, then I have these, but I'm hoping these ones work. Obviously there's a slight difference, but hopefully they work. But that is a future plan for this car. So I have a lot of work to do with that one. But that one I'm not going to start until I finish the other 2 Mustangs. And because I didn't have enough projects, I went and picked up an AK kit. It's the FJ43 pickup. So I went and got this, and I was probably going to try and make a diorama with this vehicle and those little figures that I showed you. So I got this to do and all that. I went and got a new airbrush. I know Veritas Rex has his own with the swallowtail. However, I got the red one for Studio G because I like red better. But I seen Craig's video, which I will probably link down, his and Barbatos Rex. I seen his video, and I've been wanting and needing a new airbrush. And this comes with the 0.5, 0.7, and 0.3 needle. Mine is red. And I got it's like a bundle that you can get online from these people. So this is the brush stand. So the brush will sit in this. And I got it's like a fan needle. So it sprays a wider spray, so it's good. It'll cover bodies a lot faster, so it sprays it, instead of being like very fine and thin, it'll just be like a fan, and you can just go across the whole side of a car, and it'll paint things faster and smoother. So I got that tip, the fan tip in there. Those come with 2 fluid cups here, a small one and a big one. So if you've got a big body or is running out of paint, you can always fill this one up. They both have lids on them. There's some extra pieces in here for the tips. This is the 0.7 tip. This one is the 0.5. And the needles are down in here. It's 5 and 7. Got the lube. The packaging is very nice. And then this is the gun itself. Little airbrush. It works very nice, very good. You got the air, and then you can tighten this back here so you can decide when the paint starts releasing and how much air is it at, and it kind of tightens up. So when this is like air and then paint, and then there's a little protective tip on it. It's hard to see, but the 0.3 needle is in there. So put that back on. And then it is very nice. I do like it. I've been wanting a new airbrush for kind of a while, or at least a second one. But the stand works very nice with it. It's a little top heavy when you have the top on, but works better like that. So I guess if you want to attach it, use a secondary brush or just clean it, this is pretty good for just setting it in there and waiting for it. I do not have a quick release hose, so this is actually a quick release right here. But if you don't have one, this does screw off, so I can connect my regular hose to it and just get the air that way. So the quick release would be nice, but I don't have one, so I just use this for stand. But the stand and the fan blade do come separate unless you do get the bundle, and I got the bundle. Like I said, I seen Craig's video, I seen Barbatos Rex, and then I seen Craig's, and I'm like, you know what, I've been wanting one, especially like this, because the other one I have is the down and back. So I'm used to painting with pushing it down and going back, so I kind of got that down, but this will make it a lot easier. But yeah, it's the Gallery. If you want to look this up or anything, it's Gallery. Let's go to their website. They got their bundles and everything, and they have different ones, different types. This one is obviously the top filler. They do have side fillers, and they do have different kinds, different colors, and certain varieties. But this is the Swallowtail, and I hope I will be using soon. So I got this. Okay, and something I usually don't show you guys over here is another workbench. So this one is not my workbench. This one is actually my Pops. I call him Go by Pops Models. And he's currently working on the 1960 Ford F100. And he is painting this a special way. It actually looks really good. He's got some sanding and more work to do. But he's painted it silver, and then he painted black, and then he's got Kratex Blood Red, and he painted that over the whole thing, and it gives it this cool black to red shade fade effect. And he's currently working on it, detailing it up. He's standing back because there's some spots, so he's got to redo that. But other than that, it is turning out pretty cool, pretty nice. I did post this on Instagram a while ago, but his truck's turning out very cool. I do like it. This is the interior to it. This is actually Silly Wink's foam that he cut out, made his own interior, so that's looking really good. It looks a lot better than what was just molded there. And then he has his own 69 Camaro that he's doing over here, and he's actually making this one. This is the 1/24 scale. It is the same one that I got over there with all my Iceman collection parts in it. So he is making this one to look exactly like my 1/12 one. So he's using the same engine, well, kind of the same engine. Very close, can't get the same thing, but close to the same engine. I found extra parts to match the wheels. Obviously the tires got names on them, mine don't, but that's as close as it's gonna get. I don't care about that. It looks actually kind of looks better with the white names on it. So he's gonna be using the same paints, same everything. His parts are a little bit different. As you can see, his interior is molded differently, but it is still the same theme, same colors, same decals. He's even got the wood grain in there. It's not a decal, but he painted that in there. So this is turning out pretty good. He even painted the brake pedals. All those pedals in there. But you know, it's turning out pretty good. This looks really good. He's got the interior done, the engine underneath is done. He's working on getting the wheels to fit. And you got the firewall, radiator, the grill over there. So he's got that all done. And then over here, these are the pieces for his truck. He's got the engine done pretty much over here. Probably a little more work to do. Making seat belts. So they're right here making seat belts out of the ribbon. I got him his own hood stand from Iceman Collections. There's the grill, the bumpers. He stripped all the chrome and painted his own chrome, which looks a lot better. So here's the wheels. So this truck will turn out very nice, very cool. Doing a good job. But yeah, that's what he's doing. This is the steering wheel and the dash. Just detailing that up. He's got some decals here that he's gonna try and put on. He works just like me, so he kind of gets down here when he can and does what he can when he can. But anyway, that's it for my update for what I have been doing and how far I got on everything. Like I said, I would have made another video on the Camaro if it was done or if I got farther, but I haven't. It's too cold. It's too big to paint indoors. And the paint that I used, I have to use outdoors because it's this extreme lacquer. And if I do this inside, then I'll be outside. So I will see you on the next.